Open doors skyrocketed 80% in a single day. If you watched my first video and got in early, you'd be sitting at a 351% gain right now. And if you caught the alert I dropped in the free group, you'd be up 456%. But don't worry if you missed it, because the next big move could be even bigger. So in this video, I'll break down what's next for Open Door, and I'll also reveal 2 more stocks that I believe are on the verge of explosive breakout runs. So let's get into it, starting off with Open Door Technologies, ticker symbol OPEN. It's currently trading around $9.34 and has been on a massive run recently. But the big question is, where is the price going next? Well, if we look at what has happened in the past, we can see that it has been making higher highs and higher lows. So after a move like this, what we would expect to see next is a pullback. So if you're not in this stock already, it might be worth waiting a few days to see if you can get in at cheaper prices. We'll look at some entry points in just a moment. But after the pullback is over, the next thing we would expect is for the price to make a new high. So the big question from here is, how high could we see Open Door go? To answer that, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool, which looks like this, and the way it works is as the price starts climbing up, these levels of the Fibonacci are generally where we tend to see the price find resistance. So we usually see the price go up to one of these levels, pull back a little bit, go up to the next level, pull back, and so on. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to lock in some profits around these key Fibonacci areas, which enables them to secure some profits and also buy back at a discount if the price retraces. So based on this, what are some areas where we could see Open Door find resistance in the future and where you might want to consider taking some profits? The highest price target I gave in the previous video was around here, $8.90. And I said I would give the higher price targets once the price approaches this level. So now that we've crossed it, here are the updated targets. The first level is going to be around here, which is $13.37. And the level above this is going to be up here, which is $17.82. There are some targets above these two as well, and I'll talk more about those in future videos as the price approaches these two targets. So looking in some profits as the price climbs up to these key Fibonacci areas could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. Having an exit strategy is very important as it enables you to make the most of runs like this, and it also gives you opportunities to take profits before heavy retracements. And the only thing worse than not taking profits when the price is up here is initially getting in at this point and watching the price plummet straight away. This does not feel good, but there are tools we can use to reduce the chances of situations like this happening. And one of those tools is the Fibonacci retracement, which looks like this. And the way it works is as the price starts pulling back, these levels of the Fibonacci are where we tend to see the price find support before it bounces back up. Knowing this, investors using this tool like to either buy or dollar cost average down around these key Fibonacci areas, which enables them to have an average entry price as close to the bottom of the retracement as possible. So based on this, what are some areas where you might want to consider either entering or dollar cost averaging down? The first entry point for Open is going to be around here, which is $6.79. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $5.58. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $4.39. So initially getting in at the higher Fibonacci level and dollar cost averaging down at the lower levels, if the retracement continues down to these, could be an entry strategy you might want to consider. Now, if you're thinking, okay, these entry points and the price targets make sense, but I don't have the time to constantly keep an eye on the price to catch it when it hits one of these key areas, then don't worry because I've got a free solution for you. I've got this free service that you can sign up for, and I'll send you alerts as soon as the price hits our entry points and also our price targets completely for free. This is what I was showing you earlier in the video, and the link to join it is going to be in the description below. But don't worry about signing up now. Feel free to continue watching this video and I'll remind you about this at the end. So Open Door was the first stock on our list. Let's now take a look at the second stock, which is Teva Pharmaceutical Industries, ticker symbol TEVA. It's currently trading around $19, and from the lows we saw in April, it's up around 58% with the potential to go much higher from here. To figure out how much higher, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool again, which looks like this, and some areas where we could see the price find strong resistance and where you might want to consider taking some profits are going to be the following. The first target is going to be around here, which is $24.78. The level above this is going to be around here, which is $28.15. And the third price target is going to be up here, which is $37.83. So from the current price, we're looking at an upside of around 91% to this price target, which is pretty good, but it can be even better if we can secure some cheaper entries. So let's now take a look at the Fibonacci retracement to get some entry points. Here's what the Fibonacci retracement looks like for TEVA, and some areas that you might want to consider using as entry points are going to be the following. The first entry level is going to be around here, which is $16.84. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $14.98. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $13.11. So TEVA was the second stock on our list, and you've probably noticed that I'm using technical analysis to break these down. Some people trade based on the news, others focus on earnings, and then there are those like myself who stick to charts and indicators. There are lots of different ways to invest, but if you're wondering which strategy performs the best, the one that's given me the biggest edge is investing alongside key US politicians. Over the past few years, this approach has consistently outperformed everything else I've come across. When certain politicians make moves in the market, it often signals something bigger, and being able to track that has made a huge difference in my results. If you're curious about how it works, I put together this free video that walks you through the exact strategy I use, including real trade examples and the returns it's delivered over the last 3 years. The link to this video is in the description below. Feel free to check it out if you want to see how powerful this strategy can be. Coming back to the third stock on our list, which is Applied Digital Corporation, ticker symbol APLD. It's currently trading around $17.95. And to get some price targets for this, we can use the Fibonacci extension tool again, which looks like this for APLD, and it looks like the price has just bounced off this price target, which is one I gave in a previous video around $18.48. We could see the price go back up to retest this level in the near future, so that could be something worth keeping an eye on if you're in APLD already. But if you don't want to lock in profits at this target, here are some other price targets. This level is $21.08. And the level above this is up here, which is $28.54. So locking in some profits as the price gets to these key Fibonacci areas could be an exit strategy you might want to consider. But before we can exit, we need to enter, so let's now take a look at the Fibonacci retracement for this to get some entry points. Here is what the Fibonacci retracement is looking like for APLD, and some areas where you might want to consider either entering or averaging down are going to be the following. The first entry level is going to be around here, which is $12.72. The level below this is going to be around here, which is $10.94. And the third entry point is going to be down here, which is $9.13. I will be making update videos on these three stocks as the price approaches our key Fibonacci levels. So if you'd like to stay up to date, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll also be bringing you the best investment opportunities multiple times a week, so that's another reason to subscribe. Also, if you found this video helpful, please consider dropping a like on the video as that helps out the channel a lot. And if you'd like to learn how to profit like a politician, the link to this free video explaining everything is in the description below, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. As promised, this is a reminder to sign up for the free alerts. The link to join this is also going to be in the description below. It's worth mentioning, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research and your own analysis before you make any investment decisions. If you have any thoughts on these three companies or want to share some stocks that have been catching your attention recently, then feel free to leave those in the comment section below. It would be good to learn about those. And if you'd like to watch another video where I talk about a stock that has the potential to triple in 90 days, then feel free to click on the video that's currently on your screen. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.